you've got to have a plan. I mean, if you're going on a trip, you're going on a vacation, whatever, you got to have a plan. You got to know where you're going, and let's kind of plan the day, and let's see what we want to do and how we want to get there. To me, the organization's the same way. If you don't have a plan, if you don't know what you're doing every day, and you don't know what your responsibilities are, I don't think you're ever going to get there. I think you're going to go back and you're going to find there could be time wasted. There could be the organization is not moving the way it could, is because you don't have this plan. As Dr. Bryant said, you got to have targets. Well, that's great to have a target, but you better have a plan on how you're going to hit the target. And you got to practice, and you've got to be able to look to see, let's try this, let's try that. Is that the best way to hit that target? And that's a plan, because if it's not there, then you're just going to have people going in different directions. You all want to move in one direction, and that's your plan. And now you're tying it back to communication. You've got to share the plan. People have got to know the plan as well.
Got to have a plan, and in education, you better have more than one. I was talking with a teacher after the first day of school at an extracurricular event, and I was asking her about the first day of school, and she was telling me about how well it went. And I said, well, tell me, so what are you guys going to tackle tomorrow? And she goes, well, depending on how it goes, I've got A, B, C, and D tomorrow. And I said, well, so that's 4 plans for 4 different classes? She said, no, that's 4 plans for 1 class. Because depending on how this particular lesson goes or this particular learning activity goes, I need to be prepared to go in different directions. And principal mentors of mine who are great leaders used to have E, F, G, H, I, because there are so many variables in the work that we do, whether they're the human variables or the resource variables or what takes place, on any given day, that certainly you've got to plan your work and work your plan. I mean, fundamental logic of being able to take some direction. And at the same time, recognize that a plan is nothing more than that. We even heard the county manager say to us not long ago that a plan is a lot like a car. It has a steering wheel, and it has an accelerator, it has a brake, because you may have to turn left, you may have to turn right, you might need to speed up on that plan, you might need to slow down. All of those things are true, but all can only be done if you know what it is that you're trying to accomplish and you know where it is that you're going. That you have to have articulated that early so that you can make good decisions throughout that process, and make sure that you've got an alternate route, because the road that you want to travel may not be the one that you get to stay on.